Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let 2K Sports. It's Philadelphia facing the Bronx.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Kyle Singler. Pekovic is out there with David Lee. Then it's Devin Harris. And it's Blake in at the 1 spot.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Marshall brings the double team. Pass to Harris. McGarry with the steal. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the results.
And you know what, though? I like the fact that he still chose that conservative finish there, just making sure he got the deuce.
Here's Harris. After the Bronx picking up a basket just moments ago. Goes up with it again. No good from Lee.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
The Bronx shooting their first free throws here tonight. And that one misses.
At the line for Bronx, Mitch McGarry. At the line for 2.
That one misses. Goes back up. Lee with the steal. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Screen by Lee. Harris kicks to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Harris misses. Pass to Bennett. He kicks it to McGarry. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Brown with a screen on Pekovic. Shot by Bennett, no good. On defense, the Bronx got a piece of it, and a wide open look for Lee. And the call will be against Gerald Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And it's the Bronx with the ball. Here's Bennett. That ball. Great assist by Marshall.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
On defense, the Bronx. It's a 3-point game. Blake kicks to Singler. They double him with Wallace. Feeds to Blake. 5 on the clock. And it's all evened up.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now, here's Marshall. Tight defense on him. Now the dish to Brown. Kicks it to Bennett. Puts up the baby hook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And Bennett drops them both. Here's Philadelphia, trailing by 2. Here's Blake. The rebound by McGarry.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Wallace dishes to Marshall. Back to Wallace. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And some changes here for the Bronx. Ito comes in for Mitch McGarry. And Walker subbed in for Gerald Wallace. Now here's Bennett. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on David Lee. The Bronx, they've made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Philadelphia trails by 5. And it's Harris off the drive. And the shot is good.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Marshall passes to Bennett. Here's Udo. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Quincy Acy's checked in for Bennett. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Chris Kaman is checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Ezeli comes in for Lee. Barnes, he's checked in for Singler. And Shabazz Muhammad assist by Blake.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Right side to Walker. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls.
Henry Walker. 2 shots.
And so Walker nails both of them. Philadelphia trails by 4. Here's Blake. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Philadelphia shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Blake. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Bronx leading by 3. Here's Brown. Barnes grabs the miss. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. Plenty of space. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, that's excuses for missing that one.
Blake with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Blake with the ball. And Muhammad kicks to Blake. There's the screen. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Marshall dishes to Brown. The pass to Ace. Right wing. Walker with a clean look. And another miss by the Bronx. Philadelphia trails by 3. To the left wing. Muhammad, the pass to King. Shot's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And some changes here for the Bronx. James checked in for Udo. Gordon comes in for Quincy Acy. And it's Steve Novak in for Henry Walker. And then for Philadelphia, Young comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And John Jenkins subbed in for Steve Blake. And that one's good. Novak's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Ezeli kicks to Kaman. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Novak. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Novak's got 5 now.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Jenkins. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Ezeli dishes to Barnes. Hits the front of the rim and out. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, David Lee is out there with Kyle Singler. Then there's Harris. Then there's Pekovic. And it's Young in at the shooting guard. James a screen on Young. Novak the pass to James. Lets it go from deep. And Steve Novak with the 3. Novak's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bronx. Harris outside. The feed to Young. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Bronx. McGarry's checked in for James, and Bennett subbed in for Gordon. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Muhammad, he's checked in for Young. Now, here's Marshall. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And stolen by Pekovic. Harris with it. And Singler kicks to Lee. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Bronx making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Here's McGarry. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Back to Wallace. Over in the corner, Marshall. Out left to the wing. Bennett lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bennett's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bronx. Now here is Harris. T right on him. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by McGarry. And Walker kicks to Bennett. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Right side to Walker. Wallace outside. Back to Walker. Lee with the block. Here's Harris. Singler left side. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Bronx leading by 6. Down low. Wallace misses. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Bronx timeout call.
Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx. Steve Novak, he's checked in for the Bronx. Markel Brown comes in for Henry Walker. Steve Blake's checked in for Philadelphia. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to Novak. He feeds it to McGarry. Novak kicks to Brown. He dishes it to McGarry. Pass to Bennett. For 3, Marshall. Offensive rebound. Pass to Novak. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go. Philadelphia trails by 4. Here's Blake. Rebound by Marshall.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Novak dishes to Marshall. Brown kicks to Novak. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Novak's got 10.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And stolen by Bennett. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Ball's knocked loose. McGarry passes to Bennett. McGarry dishes to Novak. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And now Philadelphia on the break. That one's good, and the Bronx lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Blake.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Inside. Over to the wing. Here's McGarry. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Timeout call.
And Philadelphia calls time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Chris Kamen's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Azili comes in for Lee. Barnes, who's checked in for Muhammad. Young is subbed in for Harris. For Philadelphia, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it. Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Azili inside, working on James. Another miss by Philadelphia.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
On up the court. Pass to McCullough. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 4 on the shot clock. Brown. And the layup falls. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bronx.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Now Blake. He's got 7. He kicks to Kaman. Bronx grabs the miss.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And here is Marshall. Back to James. Here's AC. No good on the buzzer beater. And so we conclude the first half. The Bronx on top. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for the Bronx. Wallace is out there with Bennett. Then there's Brown. Then it's Kendall Marshall. And it's McGarry in at the 5 roaming the paint. Screen by Lee. And Pekovic kicks to Lee. And the shot is good. Lee's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Philadelphia. It's Brown with the drive. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Marshall dishes to Bennett. He kicks it to Wallace. And there's Kendall Marshall on the assist by Wallace. Marshall's got his second bucket. Philadelphia trails by 6. Blake passes to Harris. Dishes to Lee. And Pekovic kicks to Singler. Pekovic with a screen. Blake for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Blake's got 10 points in the game.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Bronx making a switch here. Novak's checked in. The Bronx leading by 3. Now, here's Marshall. Feeds it to McGarry. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. Boy, he really bungled that finish.
There's the dish to Nova. From past the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now running out the court, Blake pushing it all the way. It's deflected. Brown against Harris. Deflects the pass. Blake with the steal. And Mitch McGarry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Wilcox is checked in for Steve Blake. Pekovic with a screen.
C.J. Wilcox.
Harris outside. And the call will go against Kendall Marshall. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul.
Here's Pekovic. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Pekovic has got his second bucket of the night. It's Brown with the drive. Kicks it to Novak. Right wing. There's the pass to Brown. The feed now to Novak. High post shot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pekovic has got his third rebound tonight. Ahead. That one's good, and the Bronx lead is cut down to just one on the bucket.
Basket possible.
And Marshall kicks to McGarry. And stolen by Pekovic. Singler dishes to Harris. Knocked loose. Nice shot by Singler. And Philadelphia leads by one.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And some changes here for the Bronx. Udo's checked in for Mitch McGarry. Jarvis Fernando comes in for Bennett. And Gordon subbed in for Steve Novak.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
For Philadelphia, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The first free throw is good.
Kevin, you look at their free throw percentage. They've been very efficient from the line today. That's a big factor.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Chris Kamen's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Ezeli comes in for David Lee. Matt Barnes is checked in for Singler. And it's Jenkins in for Wilcox. Now here's Jenkins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Philadelphia, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. That's good from Barnes. McCullough's checked in for the Bronx. That one is no good. The Bronx trails by 6. Here's Brown. Shot to stop the run. Here's Gordon. Passes it to Marshall. Gordon kicks to Marshall. Back to Gordon. It's Brown with the drive. Right side, Gordon. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Now here is Harris. Guarded closer. Barnes can't get it to go.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Pass to McCullough. He feeds it to Udo. Brown outside. He dishes it to Marshall. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. That's good. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Now here's Kaman. 9 points in the game so far. Barnes kicks to Kaman. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes passes to Harris. A 3-ball. Another miss by Philadelphia. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And some changes here for the Bronx. James checked in for Udo. Quincy Ace has come in for Markel Brown. And it's Wallace in for McCullough. Philadelphia also making some changes. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Barnes. Young comes in for Jenkins. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Harris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Markel Brown, he's checked in for Gordon.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Philadelphia leads by. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both. Blake with it, so on the floor for Philadelphia. Steve Blake is out there with Young. Then it's Kyle Singler. Then it's David Lee. And it's Pekovic in at the center. Now here's Pekovic. Pass to Lee. Clock at 6. Back to Pekovic. And he gets the bucket. Pekovic has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Philadelphia.
You know, their field goal percentage is creeping up toward that 50% mark, which is a nice change from the first half.
And with their offense clicking and the score in their favor, they've got all the momentum right now.
To the left side wing. James kicks to Brown. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Just a fantastic game for Bennett. 9 points. He was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
McGarry's checked in for the Bronx. And Philadelphia also goes up again. Shot by Bennett, no good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Blake. There's the pick. He kicks it to Pekovic. That's short off the rim. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Marshall. Dishes it to Wallace. Here's Brown. Hits the target from 18 feet. Here's Philadelphia. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Blake passes to Lee. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Nice defense from Wallace. And stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harris with the ball. Misses from short range. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And stolen by Pekovic. And now Philadelphia on the break. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And Philadelphia leads by 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Philadelphia.
The activity. Level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Brown. Over in the corner, Marshall. Here's Bennett. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Shot clock at 5. Brown dishes to Bennett. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Philadelphia. They lead by 1. And Philadelphia calls time here.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Fast break, the Bronx. Wallace has got the ball to take the lead. The shot is off, and it's Philadelphia the other way, and the call will be against Gerald Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game. Screen by Lee. Blake kicks to Pekovic. Can't connect from short range.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Out to Wallace. And stolen by Harris. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. And Philadelphia leads by 3.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Singler for 3. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Here's Singler. No good. Nice defense from Wallace.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Timeout called, the Bronx. They're behind by 6. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. And some changes here for the Bronx. Steve Novak comes in for Gerald Wallace. And Walker subbed in for Brown. The Bronx trails by 6. And Walker kicks to Novak. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Blake. Feeds it to Pekovic. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
McGarry kicks to Marshall for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Blake with it, guarded by Walker. Here's Pekovic, and he drops it in from the low post. Now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Blake with it, McGarry on him. They get it back. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Bennett. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Here is Wilcox. So Philadelphia wins it